nerd.
Yeah, get out of here, bitch.
You non-nerd.
So today we're talking about the overly exciting. Everyone's on the tip of their lips talking about The Shed.
They're standing on their own
Said
lips,
no one
on
ever.
their own face.
Said no one ever. It's an alright movie, but we're going to talk more about it. Directed by Who Gives a Fuck? Because I didn't look it up. Who gives a shit?
Did you say this movie is all right? You're a fucking
Yeah, it's
liar.
all right.
No,
Wait,
you're
I know this one. It was directed by Sabatella.
Oh, that's right.
Sabatella.
That's right.
That's it. I didn't even watch the movie, but I knew that.
Hey,
Oh,
Sapatelle.
Edubz dodged the fucking bullet with this one. Holy shit.
It's all right.
It was not.
I don't think it was bad.
It was bad.
It was all right.
It was pretty bad. It was
No.
bad. It was bad. It was so bad I did a fucking puzzle.
She did a puzzle.
I did a fucking puzzle.
What kind
all
of
right?
puzzle did you do?
Don't worry what it was.
What kind of puzzle? I'm worried about what it is. What kind of puzzle did you
It's
do?
1,000 Faces of Pikachu.
What?
Yeah, it's Pokemon. It was a Pokemon puzzle. Me and the girl did a Pokemon
You did a
puzzle.
Pokemon puzzle?
Yeah.
You did a
It's just
Pokemon puzzle?
it's a fucking Pikachu pattern. You know what? It was more exciting than this fucking movie, so I don't want to hear shit. You picked this movie, by the way.
You just puzzling on your free time without me, dude?
Dude,
You
I don't
just sit
puzzle,
there-
period, okay? That's not a thing that I normally do, but I jigsawed the fuck out of this thing.
You're like the fourth most person I talk to on the planet. Like, I talk to you at least fourth or fifth more than anybody else I'm associated with. And it's today years old that I figure out that you're puzzling over there. You're puzzling Pikachus
I'm a
without me,
secret
dude.
puzzler.
You're a secret puzzler, dude. I don't even know if I can do this podcast with you anymore. Just puzzling on your own, dude.
What's
All right,
the
so
most pieces you've ever done?
what's the worst thing about? I know talking about puzzles is more fascinating than The Shed. Well, then don't give me a list of bullshit fucking movies, dude, that no one's ever heard of. You're not picking anymore.
Nah, bro. I gave you a list
You're
of
not
like
picking
what? There was
anymore.
like 7 titles, and I looked at it. I went, "He's gonna pick The Barn." I know, or The Shed. I know
Yeah,
he's gonna
dude,
pick
because
the
all the
fucking-
other ones sounded boring as fuck. Dude.
Actually, the movie is
Dude.
called The Barn.
It's called The Shed, dude.
It's called The Barn. That's why
It's
you
called The
picked it.
Shed, you dumb shit. No, I picked it because it's called The Shed, you dumb shit. It's called The Shed.
Oh, it is called The Shed.
You
I thought I wrote The Shed like wrong on The Barn.
Yeah, is the thumbnails? Did you do the thumbnails? The barn?
Yeah, it's a barn.
I'll have to look at. No, it's called The Shed. You're gonna have
sure?
to redo the fucking thumbnail.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it.
It's called The Shed, dude. Don't do it, and I'll put shed in the title. And it's just gonna say barn in the thumbnail. Yeah. Well, what did you
That's
not
how
like about
fucking
The Shed?
interesting this movie was. Dude, this is normally like your territory, but like the dialogue was fucking atrocious. Like,
Pretty bad.
listen, I could get into most movies, all right, and then I can say I don't like it or whatever afterwards. This movie had nothing. It had no fucking hooks. The dialogue was shit. The acting was a fucking atrocious. The characters were, every one of them were probably the most unlikable people ever. This kid had dream sequences that, I don't know, you're like, is that piss poor
Not
acting
good.
on purpose? And then you're like, no, they were actually acting their fucking heart out. That was bad.
Yeah.
Surprise, this is a vampire movie, and there's no lore. There's nothing. They don't deep dive or dig a little. There's nothing. You get this, in the words of Ben Hammond, this is a nothing burger. This movie has nothing to it.
A little wet napkin for you.
God, even a
I
wet
wrote-
napkin has a movement if you blow on it.
I wrote on my paper, it's a bold move to start your movie really bad. It started really bad. So first off, it started off with like this sequence with this vampire that can only be described as something you'd see in like the Goosebumps show. Which
Holy
like
shit.
I'm not like casting
Exactly,
shade on. I'm not like casting shade on the Goosebumps, but like
A little bit.
you know, there's a certain quality when it comes to Goosebumps tales, you know, on the CW or the WB back in the day, that aren't it's not like it's TV for kid, you know, horror stuff. Literally like fog machine, bad camera angle,
I like fog.
over dramatically
I like fog, by the way.
acting.
Fog really adds a lot to a spooky vibe.
Spooky. Yeah, dude. It looked like what like the
Don't ever
haunted
talk down a fucking fog machine,
like the way. No, I fogged a day or two in my life. So like when you're at your friend's house for Halloween and they have like this makeshift haunted woods in their backyard, and their dad had a scary mask from Spirit Halloween. So like immediately, and I even have it wrote down here: vampire dash weak. So what I mean by that is twofold. One, I actually remember when this movie was advertised, like I saw the trailer and they didn't tell you what the monster in the shed was. So that was like the mystery. Immediately it tells you it's a vampire. In the opening scene, it's a vampire. Yeah. Thanks, Shed. Appreciate it. I thought that was like the whole point of the movie was to guess what kind of monster's in the shed. So I know now it's a vampire. I'm fine with inconsistencies, but god damn. First of all, the whole thing's made out of wood. Homeboy couldn't bust out of there in the middle of the night.
There was some aluminum siding on there.
Dude, he sneezed and pushed his hands through the front door and grabbed the kid. Had the cat like fast reflexes to pull people in from the sun to where he couldn't get hurt, but couldn't have the strength to pull him in through that doorway after he busted out of it. I mean, just stuff. The kid, favorite part of the movie, favorite part of the whole movie. He grabs the drill gun and starts drilling holes in the roof to go in and burn the vampire, right? And then he goes, "Tonight's your last fucking night." Why? Why are you waiting? You figured out what you got to do to kill it. You're fucking him up right now. Why not just finish the job right there? Yeah. Why don't you just rip the fucking roof off the motherfucker?
At this point, Grandpa is dead. He can just blow up the shed.
Dude, why didn't he light the shed on fire?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could have did anything.
Why didn't he light the shed on fire, dude? Wild.
Dude, he could have tied a rope to the bumper of the car to the fucking shed, drove a little bit, and would have pulled the fucking wall and ceiling off, or the roof off, right? Boom.
Dude, there's so many options. Would have burst
in the fucking flames, and it would have been
done. Many options.
By the way, his grandpa was an asshole. His best friend was an asshole. Everything about this movie. This movie was filled with assholes.
That girl, that half-hearted love story that they did in there, is zero chemistry between the two of them.
Why do movies always do that?
I don't know.
With I don't know. This trope needs to stop. With the friends, and then she becomes popular, and then all of a sudden she finds herself back at the nerd house. Like, stop. Yeah. Why? Stop. Like you're misleading people with these wet dreams that lead nowhere. They're nothing. Stop it.
So after the opening scene of like the bad fog machine and the terrible vampire, it was literally a vampire like horror. It was terrible makeup, terrible prosthetics, just an awful looking vampire with, I shit you not, a black cloak, and that's it. Not a ratted cloak, not something that came out of like had a lot of just a run of the mill fucking one you can get, not even at Spirit Halloween. You could find this thing at fucking Walmart, marked down on clearance. That's where you could find this cloak at, dude. It was like shiny. It was so bad.
If it was on clearance at Walmart, I'd probably buy it.
I'd probably buy it
and then pretend I was.
I mean, I'm not going to pass it. I'm not going to pass up a good cloak. Yeah. Then a homie gets bit, and yet has enough time during the day to run into the shed. Get out of here, dude. Wild. So the other reason why I said bold to start your movie so bad is because the first time we actually get real dialogue, like a real dialogue scene, is the most horrendous dream sequence I've ever seen ever. You don't know because you don't know it's a dream sequence. You think that this is just the first line of the movie is, "Wake up, sleepyhead. It's time to eat flapjacks." Oh, first of all, if my mom ever called me sleepyhead when I was a fucking 17 going on 18-year-old, I would lose my mind. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're waking me up. First of all, you're waking me up. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Get out of here.
I mean,
You're in.
if my
Do
mom
what?
woke me up and was like flapjacks, I'd be like, fuck yeah.
Well, yeah, but sleepyhead is the vernacular. You wake up,
I don't give a fuck if you
sleepyhead.
call
Wait,
me
we dating?
Dirty
Get the fuck
dumpster
outta here.
diving fucking cunt face. You said there's flapjacks for breakfast?
That's true, dude.
I mean, I don't
you heard the word
understand how
flap-
this is like a nightmare. This is like a wet dream. You woke up to flapjacks?
Yeah, that's true. I like how you heard the word flapjack and I saw your neck extend like a bullfrog. You're like, flapjacks?
Yeah.
But you just got too excited.
Now we've been hanging out in the swamp too long. I'm feeling a little extra
Chode, isn't it?
foggy.
But yeah, terrible dream because you don't know it's a dream sequence. So you just think that this is going to be the
What's
dialogue of the
awful
movie.
is that she goes, there's flapjacks on the table, and then as soon as he walks out of his room, his parents are like sucking each other's face at the fucking kitchen,
Yeah.
at the breakfast table, whatever. So that was, like you're trying to show us like wholesome cringe or something. Like either way, it was.
Yeah. Well, it was. I mean, now after you realize it's a dream sequence, it's overly exaggerated on purpose because of the dream sequence. But like,
Yeah.
you can't make the acting and dialogue that bad before you introduce the characters, because all I thought, it was very distracting, was this movie's going to be terrible. Which, in retrospect, the real dialogue in the movie, not much better. And they do this thing where it's like, and I've said this before, but they do this thing where it's like everyone wants to be the next Quentin Tarantino or Aaron Sorkin, where they write these really long monologue scenes. Listen, it takes a lot to pull off a monologue, right? It takes good writing and it takes good acting. Neither this movie had. So don't
Takes a little
let the
gusto.
fucking guy, don't let the guy go on a whole fucking rant about how bad the town is and the people that are in it, when A, he's already annoying as fuck, and B, he's not that good at delivering it. You know, lots of pauses and like trying to remember that part of the line. It felt rehearsed. You know, anyway, we can slap the dick around in this movie all we want to in the dirt, but the big thing we need to talk about is, was the kill scenes worth it? Was the violence worth it? And I'm here to tell you that it absolutely was not. It was not worth it. I said it was all right because I've just seen worse. So it's like it's hard for my brain to see a movie like this and go, well, they at least tried.
Listen, you've seen shit, so you know what shit is. This is comparable with normal shit we've seen. It's equal garbage. It is what it is. It's not a good movie.
It is what it is.
I am not going.
Yeah,
I'm not going on any of the Shudder ratings, by the way, anymore. No more.
Oh, for sure, dude.
This
That's
says it has
wild.
4 fucking stars. I'd be
Dude.
like, bullshit.
This has like a 90-something% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Why?
It's wild, dude. It's wild that people like this movie so much. I was like, oh.
For what
I started
reason?
watching that. Abraham's Boys, the Dracula story.
Am I missing something? Did I miss something?
but
Was there something in this
I
movie
missed
that I
that-
didn't see?
If you missed it, I missed it too, dude. That whole
I could have missed a
scene
lot because I
with
was doing a puzzle, like I said. Fuck.
dude, the puzzle takes a lot of focus. But that whole scene where the bully they got the bully at gunpoint and he's trying to tell him to get in the shed, that lasted so long. I got to a point where I was like, just get in the fucking shed, dude. Just get
I just
in the
said shoot
fucking
him.
shed
Just
so we
shoot
can
him.
move on.
Could you just shoot him?
Just shoot him.
Shoot him. If you shoot him and you throw him in the shed, doesn't matter.
If you
He's gonna
shoot
you're
him-
gonna kill the kid anyway. What the fuck? That's what I'm saying. This movie had no balls. This movie.
I'm going to write that down as a mantra as a life.
Huh.
If you shoot him instead and then throw him in the shed, then kill the kid. Brilliant. I'm going to write that and put it on my vision board. What? Where am I? What's going on?
Hey, the question is where did these bodies go? Because these vampires were different. They're like eating them. They're not just sucking their blood. They're eating them because there weren't limbs and
Devouring.
body parts in the shed. That didn't make any sense either. But
Yo, you're right. He
Also-
like picked them so clean.
and here's the
That would've
thing
been
that
a cool
bothers me the most is like in vampire lore, if I'm a vampire and I bite you and I die, you're human. Like
Yeah.
you go back. And I know that's not the
Yeah.
way every fucking vampire story is written, but I feel like something like that could have added some kind of something, some lore or something to the backstory of what the fuck was even happening. You know. But
I
no,
also have a problem. I have a problem when they are blatantly hiding budget issues and resource depletion. It's like, man, we needed this much money to make this movie, but we only got this much. So instead of us seeing him burst into flames, we're just going to cut away and then cut back, and he's going to be a pile of ash.
yeah.
Or like the kid that gets like so
Plus, if you
many
have
of the scenes
budgetary
was
reasons, just make it a shorter film.
yeah,
Make it a shorter film. Like, for instance,
make
that
it a
movie
short film
Headhunter.
or something.
That movie Headhunter.
Yes.
That is a short movie. You don't see a lot, but what you do see is fucking awesome, right? They show you the,
Well, it's
the
effective.
monster heads that he gets. Like, right, the
Yeah.
storytelling is actually really well done, and it's not even that long of a movie, but it's fantastic.
And barely any dialogue in that movie.
Right.
That movie is told through the action, and I mean that's a poem. That movie is an actual poem.
Yeah, dude.
It's fucking glorious.
Was that
I
movie
love
like a half
that
hour
movie. Is
long?
like, no, I think it's like
It's
I think
short.
it's an hour. It's short.
It's
it just
short.
it feels like 30, but I mean it's literally kills a monster, gets the bounty, gets a new bounty, so you see how the bounty system works. It's a fucking crazy monster. He almost defeats it, doesn't defeat it, defeats it, then there's this whole thing at the end. So it's it's a very straightforward movie, but it's like no dialogue. And it's pretty much Dark
it is-
Souls
it is
or
about
Elden
it.
Ring. Yeah.
You right?
I don't know
It
why
just
you
fell
question me,
short.
dude.
Because you
All the
fucking
time.
eat jars
I'm
of
right.
mayonnaise. Like
I'm right
Question everything.
99% of the time. That's my secret, dude. People underestimate me because they see me eat mayonnaise like it's my job.
Like,
so
this kid's retarded. He's just eating jars of fucking mayonnaise.
he's just eating jars of mayonnaise and shitting himself. So he's got to be fucking stupid. And then I fool them all. I'm only half stupid. But anyway, so yeah. Also, I'm starting to get. I love vampires, dude. But I'm starting to get the vampire fatigue. I don't know how many vampire movies I can watch, dude. I had no idea this was a vampire movie, and I suggested we watched Abraham's Boys because it came out this weekend. But then I saw that the reviews were dog shit, and that the reviews for The Shed was good. So I didn't want to pick a dog shit movie over a good movie. And then I
Sure.
find out by watching it that The Shed is a piece of shit. Sure, honestly, we probably could have got away with doing both of these movies, but
Sure. I don't know if I want
but
to
I
sit
started
through
the
two
Abraham's-
pieces of shit movies.
I don't know if I want to sit through another fucking vampire movie, dude, because it's starting to have the zombie effect too, where it's like I get the rules, dude. Oh, what you change two rules? You change two rules, so it's a different
I
kind
think
of
there's-
zombie. It's a different kind of vampire.
There's a lot more like
Yeah.
better vampire movies than I think zombie movies.
100%.
I mean,
My
shit, we
point
got
being,
Dusk Till
though-
Dawn, man. What the fuck, bro? Sinners.
But my
Blade
point
2.
being is recently I just feel like I'm starting to get the fatigue. But that just might be because of coincidence. Speaking of coincidence, there was one thing I thought was an homage to The Blob. So I was going to be like, oh, that's cool. And then after I watched the movie, I'm like, I don't think that was an homage to The Blob. I just think that was a coincidence that they did the same kind of thing, which was like the main character is the outcast and your introduction to him is literally the same, where the police rolls up on him and goes, hey, you're about to turn 18, just remember that, and he's like on probation or whatever. Same thing that like The Blob, but I honestly think that was just like either one of two things.
Just
I think it
another
was either an accident. I think it was just an accident, or they've seen The Blob so many times it just kind of stuck in their brain, so they just made a
It's-
character like it.
It's small town. It's the small town trope. They did it in
Yeah,
sure. AVP Requiem, where the guy comes home from from prison or whatever, and he meets the fucking sheriff.
Yeah.
Like it's just a standard trope for small town shit. You know what I mean? They got to let you know that like this
Right.
outcast is actually the normal one. Like I'm fucking, dude. I'm fucking
Yeah.
the outcast. I'm over the.
Or
Outcast
it's literally just it's literally just the thing of, hey, just don't judge a book by its cover. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you can
fuck
judge a
that,
book
man.
by its cover.
Fuck that.
Sometimes you can judge a book by its cover.
90%.
Okay,
You're
that's all I'm
probably
gonna
right.
say. You know what? Stereotypes are there for a reason, dude. If they look like a meth head, chances are they're a meth head. That's a pretty. If they got craters on the face and they look like they haven't eaten in 6 days, and they're going, "Hey man, can you give me some money for meth?"
They might be from Missouri.
There might be one of my family members. So it's just how that works. God, I've got too many family members, dude. I could lose a few.
You could lose a foo.
I could lose a foo, dude. Anyway, what else we got? Anything else? Talk about this dog shit movie? Yeah.
No, I've watched 2 other movies that I'd rather talk about.
Let's talk about them instead. So that's it. The Shed. It's out on Shudder.
Ugh.
There's probably better things to watch on Shudder than this movie. If you like vampires a lot, you want to jerk off on them, go ahead and give this one a shot. But other than that, so what are the other movies you watched?
I watched Together with.
Oh yeah, you told
Dave
me I
Franco
need to watch
and
that with my
Allison
wife.
Brie. Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that.
Fucking disturbing as shit.
I can't wait.
The movie
Is it good?
Yes. The movie's actually really great. All I'll say is this: to sell you without telling you anything about the movie. You know
I'm
how
already sold on it, but hit me with it.
All right. Just let me give me a shot. Come on. This is my big moment.
Yeah, okay.
You know how you fart, you like your own brand, you don't like everybody else's brand,
aware.
right? You like your own kids, you don't like your other people's kids. This movie's like,
oh yeah,
you like your own relationship. You do cringy shit. That's what relationships are. You just do cringy shit all fucking day in the eyes of everybody
100%.
else. This movie is that. Like you're cringing most of this movie because you're just like, oh god damn it, you did that.
When you're living inside of a cringy relationship, yeah, that's not yours. Yeah,
Right,
no,
right,
I can't
right.
wait to watch it. I like both of those actors a lot. I actually always thought Dave Franco was a better actor and funnier than his brother, personally.
He's a lot
and I always
funnier,
thought that
too.
he was yes.
Like
yeah.
By the way, this movie is a dark comedy, and
Sure,
it is.
I
and it is
picked up on that,
It
too.
is absolutely because of the acting. Like Dave Franco and Allison Brie,
Dude,
they're funny
first
as
of all,
shit.
huge crush on Allison Brie. Had one ever since she
Oh
was
god,
in
I've had a
Community.
huge crush on Dave Franco, so I feel you.
That too. Yeah, that's kind of hard to not. But she is hilarious and a fantastic actress. Has been a lot of things. If you ever haven't checked out the show Glow on Netflix,
Oh,
highly
Glow was
recommend.
awesome. That was a good show.
She is so fucking good in that show.
Mark Maron's
Plus,
in
you
there.
get to see. Yep, and you also get to see her chesticles in the very first episode. As a matter of fact,
Wow.
so you don't even have to watch the whole episode. Anyway,
It's a chesticle.
it's fun to talk about that stuff with my wife right behind me. Anyway,
She wants to watch testicles
yeah,
too.
so Together, yep, I'm gonna watch
Together.
it with my wife because you
It's fucking
you
awesome.
told me to watch it with my wife, and I am going to
Yeah.
watch it with my wife, and let us both be uncomfortable while we watch it.
I saw
What's the second thing?
I saw the DVD at the fucking store, and I was like, "Oh, no brainer!" I didn't even know they came out, but I'm not leaving without this.
What's the second thing
The
you saw?
second movie was, Dreamboat.
Oh, you bastard! I haven't got around to watching it. It
okay,
is.
so
Is
hold
it
on.
as delightfully
Funny-
bad as we think? Okay.
No,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
hold
Okay.
on,
Okay.
hold on. Let me explain something.
I'm holding, dude. I'm holding so hard right now.
There is a video game out there, right? It's a puzzle game. They're not really my thing, but I really
You
like
want
the
the
artwork.
puzzles today,
Hold
dude.
on, just shut up. I'm
I'm about to puzzle you out of here.
I'm not really into puzzles. That's not my gameplay.
No,
You know what I mean? However, it's a game
Recent
called
evidence.
Bro. The game is called Bad Cheese.
Of course it is.
Edubz, where's Edubz? We should watch a trailer for Bad Cheese right now. You need to see.
We are in the tail end of the Slash House part of the show.
So what the fuck does that mean? Edubz, could you please find the trailer to the video game Bad Cheese?
Yes.
Because it's delightfully creepy.
All right. So, what's that have to do with this? While he's looking that up, so we don't have dead air.
It led into us watching Screamboat, and it was also delightful as fuck. I don't know if this movie's a part of the Pooverse, but this movie also stands out. Like this movie's
I love
way
that
better.
Dude, me too. For the record, it's an actual. That's actually what they call it. They call it the Pooverse. For the record,
Dude, check this game.
That's horrifying.
it's like it's a horror game.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
It reminds me of Meat Canyon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the Disney's Adult Meat Canyon episode where it's like the cartoon when they're on the airplane and the little character that's in his cartoons brings this wife who's a Disney adult and she starts turning other adults into Disney adults on the plane.
Ew.
And they dude, it's so fucking funny and gross. And Meat Canyon,
Dude,
so
I've been
good.
watching
Anyway,
all the Papa Meat videos today.
so
I'll let y'all finish.
well, that's cool.
Dude, so I
you
played
can
that
say-
game, right? Played that game. Didn't beat it, but I got to the end. The game gets fucking ridiculous. But yeah, after playing that, I had to watch fucking Screamboat. And it was, other than like everybody being the worst ever, the fucking mouse was delightful. I enjoyed the shit out of it.
Right.
I think you really like it. I think Edubz will really like it too. It's a fun
Well,
fucking
that's
movie.
the guy that play the guy that plays the mouse is the Terrifier clown.
Oh yeah, no. It translates.
Yeah.
He was
So
doing,
that's
he was doing
another
a couple
reason why I
of
wanted to
things,
watch
and
it.
I was like, it's art. I was like, it's a new age of
Yeah.
fucking horror movies right now.
Yeah. I usually I would be like whatever, but there were some key things, and I think technically so when you look at the Pooverse, it does come up as being part of the Pooverse, but I don't know if it's actually directly related to the Pooverse. So who knows, man? But close enough. You know what I mean? Close enough.
This is the best one.
I didn't
of
really-
the bunch though.
I didn't. Yeah, no.
I know I said that
I
about
can't wait.
Peter Pan's Neverland, but this movie's way better.
Peter Pan's Neverland bugged me on some levels, but no,
Screamboat
that
is fucking fun as shit.
I can't wait. I'm definitely gonna watch it. Honestly, dude, the big thing that I watched that was really cool was the Welcome to Derry show has actually been slapping, dude.
Yeah.
I was expecting nothing from this show. I didn't really care about it, but just knowing what I know about it and his backstory and a lot of the stuff that is like in the book and all this other, like the way they're taking you through it and the story and the way it's shot is so beautiful. The special effects are fun.
Okay.
And the horror scenes, they're at times creepy enough. And it's the same exact feeling I get when I watch, because it's by the same guy, when I watch the It movies, right? Mainly the
Okay.
second one, where it's like I like the art direction and I like the CGI monsters you've created, but they're really not. I mean, I've seen scarier things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure.
it's not like creepy on that level. It's just fun. I'm having fun with it. I think the acting is really good. The story is cool. It's not all about the kids. They're definitely doing like this Stranger Things kind of vibe to it, but not leaning too heavily in that. It's really cool for them to talk about things like Shawshank Prison and like talk about things inside Stephen King's universe. But I think it's one hell of a watch so far.
Okay.
We're in episode 4 just aired yesterday, and we still haven't seen it. At least I haven't watched the 4th episode, so I don't know if he's in that one. But we still haven't seen him as the clown.
So they
We've
show
seen him
other monsters though, right? Like they're showing other like creepy
No. It's him
things, right?
as other monsters.
Oh.
So we've seen it. We've just seen him as other things. And every single thing that's been on screen that he's been has been fun and weird. And I like the direction they took it. And I'm glad they did this and stuff. Just
Better than Alien Earth.
solid watch. So far, yeah, I don't have any complaints with it. It literally does this thing where it's like you think it's going to follow these characters and all of a sudden they just get fucking butchered. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, I guess the movie's not about these people. So it's our show.
don't
It's crazy, dude. Now they got me on this thing where it's like I don't know who is going to stay. You know, I think we have a pretty good idea who is now, but you know, by episode 4, you're still going like, oh man, any of these people could die. That's a really cool thing to put yourself into for a show. Usually it's like, yeah, we know that these are people are going to die. Oh, the other thing I watched was Jurassic World Rebirth.
Oh, I watched that.
Yeah, a lot funner than I thought it was going to be, or a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be.
I was going to ask you about that because I was like, I wasn't that disappointed with this movie. Like, this movie wasn't as bad as the other ones. The only thing that like
100%.
irritated me was that they introduced this not dinosaur and then nothing for the entire movie until the end, right?
Couldn't agree with you more.
And I was like, you could have had
agree with you more.
Like, you could have had the T-Rex fight it. I don't know. You could have had something fight it, but just that.
My exact words while watching this with my wife is, "Where's Tumorhead at? We were an hour and 30 minutes into the movie. Where'd Tumorhead go? Wasn't he supposed to be in this thing? Wasn't there the Rancor, the weird T-Rex Rancor in this thing?
Yeah.
Where's he? Why isn't he derping around over here?
Actually, I think that's the first movie I watched on the new big ass TV I got.
It's a good one to watch on a big ass TV, that's for sure. Yeah. So that one's actually directed by Garth Edwards, who did he did the first Godzilla and these new wave of Godzillas, way back in, I think it was like 2012 or 13 or something like that. The one with Bryan Cranston in it, and he's done a few other things since then. And I think he's a competent director. I think he knows how to capture large scale beings and give like real scale, like real life. Like that's what would happen. I think the thing that movie did very effectively was like misdirect. Like it would be like a fucking, like there was this one scene where the raft flips up and then when the dinosaur's there asleep and then it falls down and then it's not there anymore and it's like, where'd it go? You know, and just like cool shots like that.
Did you at all like when the fucking T-Rex was sleeping and it like rolled around, like I was like, looks like a dog.
100%, dude. Yeah, he was just dogging it up.
Mm-hmm.
I kept screaming at the camera, what are you fucking doing? What are you fucking doing? Get out of there. Get out of there.
Not everybody's going to make a good decision, and clearly, there was and all of them made some really bad decisions at some point. But it's surprising who lived and got to see the ending. You know, the corporate douchebag always gets it in the best way possible. I honestly, I was surprised because I haven't liked the last couple of Jurassic Parks. Like I think, was it the very first one with Chris Pratt in it? I was like, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. And then they just got worse.
Jurassic World.
Yeah, then they just got worse as it fucking went.
Second one was terrible. Oh, second one was so bad. Yeah. And then the third one was just a mess. The third one was better than the second one, but god damn, dude. Talk about pick a main character. Holy shit. Who is the main character in that movie? I still don't know. I still have zero idea who was the main character.
I don't even remember what happened, to be quite honest with you.
I remember bugs. There was large grasshoppers in that movie.
Oh yeah, there were big bugs.
Something to do with like large grasshoppers eating all the crops.
Yeah.
Because they're genetically made or some bullshit like that. I don't know how that
genetically enhanced like locusts or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know what that has to do with dinosaurs. That sounds like a crazy thing to add into a dinosaur movie for no reason.
They were cloning dinosaurs, right? So now they were starting to clone people, I think.
I'm bored.
Yeah.
Bored with it.
It wasn't interesting. Yeah.
It was so bad that they decided to go, you know, we're gonna rebirth this shit. Yeah. Fucking, we're gonna put Black Widow and the new token black fighting guy in this movie and just see what happens. Give it to a director that knows how to shoot large things. No, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I couldn't give two fucks less about this movie, and I was with the wife, and we were just scrolling through shit, and I was like, "Hey, you want to watch this?" She's like, "Yeah." I've been trying to make quicker decisions on those things, where we just pull the trigger on something, so we don't spend fucking 30 minutes looking for shit. Right. So we cranked it on, and it had us going. From the word go, we were like, this is not a bad movie. This is actually kind of fun. A lot of stereotypical shit that happened in it.
The family was annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
That kid was such a fucking douchebag, yet he said the most insightful and realist shit throughout the whole movie. Like, I felt like he was the most real.
I will also say some of the best dialogue in that. Talk about really good dialogue.
Yeah.
Like nothing felt stupid or dry. I laughed a couple of times. Like some of the best Jurassic Park dialogue I've heard in a while. All right, so the Slash House start part of the show is coming to an end. Edubz, before we leave, did you watch anything? Did you watch The Shed? Did you watch anything of importance?
No. Actually, I did watch a movie. I
What'd you
watched
watch?
Playdate. Have you seen that?
No, is that the one with Kevin James and the big new muscle-bound guy?
Alan Richardson.
Jack Reacher, dude.
Dude,
that guy is bricked.
Yo,
Holy
fuck,
shit.
dude. He's like,
Yoked, dude.
that movie's great because it's like Thad Castle from Blue Mountain State had all the killing skills as Reacher.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean the movie was like obviously like a money. The CGI was like obviously AI bullshit. But
Yeah.
That movie
But
looks
it was
funny
a-
as shit.
it's a fun movie though. Like you're in it for the laughs, not for the fucking actual action. you
Kevin
know?
James, he's one of those guys that gets a pass for me. I just enjoy him so much that even when he's not in a good movie, I'm just like, God, I just like watching his face do things. I just like watching him make faces, dude. I'm a huge King of Queens fan. Like, I
Yeah.
fucking love that show, dude. And I've always found his stand-ups, albeit wholesome, were super funny. So when I saw this movie, I was like, it's probably not a good movie, but I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm going to watch
It's great,
it.
dude. I like
Nah.
Alan Richardson and everything.
I wouldn't say I didn't think it was going to be a good movie. It's Kevin James. The man
Yeah.
he fits the fat guy, the token fat guy. He's going to fall, get hit, you know what I mean? He's here for the slapstick shit. That's why you're watching it. Also, I want to see this
Sure.
guy beat the shit out of somebody, so I think I want to watch this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should watch it, and it's funny, but the CGI is just disappointing.
Oh, sure.
It's just
Sure.
so sad, dude. They're not even trying
Yeah.
anymore. I think I don't even
Yeah,
think a
no.
person did it. I'm pretty sure they just popped it into ChatGPT. It was like,
It was
make
sure.
the car flip. Make it flip. ChatGPT was like,
100%.
there you go. Flipping car. And they took the
I
first
shit
option.
you not. I shit you not. I know this because I'm trying to make my own movie. A lot of outsourcing CGI to India. Shit you not, dude. Like it's a call center now, dude. It's crazy how often that happens for like
kinda
a
looked-
quarter of the price.
Dude, it kind of looked like fucking... What are those Indian Bollywood? It kind of looked like Bollywood editing, so that's
Dude,
probably what.
Yeah.
Why do their
Some of those movies slap,
hold
by
on,
the way.
But why do those movies look like shit if all they're fucking outsourcing fucking CGI from them? Their movies should be fucking crazy.
You just
CGI.
answered your own question.
Dude, they eat
Yeah, you
out
just
of
answered your own
troughs
question.
in the street, so
Yeah.
I mean, like, what do you expect?
They're making stuff on floppy disks, dude. Like
But if
they're just doing it real fast and
if
cheap.
we're outsourcing fucking CGI from them and their CGI is so good, why are their movies so bad?
It's not.
They should
It's not good.
They should just make their fucking movies all CGI.
Their CGI is not good. We're outsourcing it to them because we don't care. It's passable CGI.
No,
Oh,
not in
because
this movie.
CGI
It's a passable CGI movie.
It's not passable.
I mean, fuck, we had to sit.
Okay.
I sat through all
It
three
co-
of those Venom movies. I could watch a passable fucking CGI.
No,
Yeah,
it's-
no, it is worse than that, dude. Like
Really?
the studio probably it cost them
We're
like
talking
$14 for the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You're
it's
talking
not
like
good.
the wolves from Day After Tomorrow, like.
Yeah, but it was just a lazy streaming release. It was
Oh,
whatever.
dude, that movie.
It is the sharks from Deep Blue Sea. Like they're all fucking the same shark, just in different sizes.
Oh yeah. I like that the sharks change size in that movie.
Yeah.
Sometimes the shark is big enough to fit inside of a room, and sometimes it's the size of a bus. It's like pick a lane, dude. Crazy.
Oh, by the
all
way,
right, so
when I said I went shark fishing and we had that shark, yeah, it was multiple sharks. They were black tipped sharks, blackfin sharks, or whatever.
Ooh.
save it for the post game. All
I
right.
was letting
Are
Eric
we
know
getting
the
the
plan
post
for
Shark
the
Tales?
episode.
No, we've been in the post game for like 5 minutes.
No, this is the end of the. When I call you in here, we're talking about movies still. That's what's going on. But
I was talking about
Speaking
a movie
of-
called
speaking of
Playdate,
post-game-
so you know.
yeah, exactly. Speaking of post game, you can check out the post game every Friday after our Monday launch. Check out all of our socials on @/housepod, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. We will be posting the movie a week before that we'll be doing, so make sure you watch it. Thank you for joining us on Slash House. Now on to the post game.
Wait.
Post game.